Hey everyone, this is the LEGO Snowspeeder. This set has 91 pieces, 2 minifigures, retailed in the US for 20 bucks and is for ages 4 plus and is a part of the Juniors or 4 plus line of LEGO Star Wars sets. Let's first see what's inside the box. Alright guys, before we get to what's inside, I wanted to show you guys the back of the box. This is really cool because it's one big piece, so that's why the piece count's so low for 20 bucks. It also has a thumb tab. If you know me, I really don't like those. But yeah, now let's get on to what is inside the box. Alright guys, I've now opened the box, and may I say, for a thumb tab, I actually did a damn good job. I barely damaged these little flaps here. This flap looks pretty good as well. So, I'm just complimenting myself there. Yeah, it should be just kind of standard LEGO instructions. I'm going to organize this all for you guys right now. Alright guys, here's everything laid out, and similar to the AT-AT vs. Tall and Tall Micro Fighters, which are sitting up there at the moment, I guess you could build these with, another friend. You could build a Snowspeeder, and they could build the Snowspeeder bike, and I guess the dish as well. Or you guys can do vice versa and flip it up. Another thing I want to note is this big old piece for the Snowspeeder is actually outside of the bag, so that's nice. So it's not going to get all ruined. So yeah, let's get into building. Alright guys, here's bag 1 completed, and its extra pieces consist of 1 Technic pin. Alright guys, and here's bag 2, and there is no extra pieces unless you want to include the extra shooter they give you. They gave you 2 of them for your little, I guess, satellite launcher thing there. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, so now that you guys saw both bag 1 and bag 2, now you guys are going to see the time lapse of the build. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse, and also just again, here are your extra pieces. But let's get into our minifigures first. Our first figure up here is Wedge Antilles, and he has been using the same pilot outfit that we've been seeing a lot, and he has the same Rebel helmet mold. However, this one has some cool green printing on it and some different prints all around. His head, I don't think is anything new, but he does have a double-sided face. It has a scared look on the back and a happier look on the front, and that's pretty much it for this figure. He also comes with a little pistol blaster, but that's pretty much it. Our next figure up here is just a basic Snowtrooper. This new version of the Snowtrooper that I think was introduced in 2019. Don't quote me on that, I'm not quite sure. He comes with a regular black blaster there. He has some really cool prints, and they flow nicely together. He has, sadly, the angry clone face. They have kind of switched away from that here in 2020 and now in 2021. But, this is 2019, and they were still using the angry clone face. And there's his back print, nothing too special. This is just the modernized Snowtrooper that we are probably going to be seeing a lot more. Alright guys, so here's our Snowspeeder, and I think for a 4 Plus Juniors set, I think it's a pretty okay model. It uses very few pieces, I mean, as you can see here on the box. But it's a good design. All the pieces that you see that look like stickers, they are all printed, so that's nice. This cockpit obviously opens up, and you can throw in a figure like so. And just like that, your Wedge Antilles in the ship, and then you just shut the cockpit. Very, very simple. Back here, you got what should be like the grappling hook that you see in Empire Strikes Back that attaches to the AT-AT and wraps around their legs. Back here, I thought this was actually a pretty cool design. It's like some weird, I don't think I've ever seen this piece before. It's like grills or like, and I think it's really cool. Back here, this glass is supposed to represent the other pilot. If you didn't know, for a Snowspeeder, it's supposed to be 2 pilots, 1 to shoot the cable and 1 to actually steer the thing. But sadly, there isn't enough room because it's such a minor design. And this is definitely not focusing on accuracy. This is not, 100% accurate by any stretch of the imagination. It's just for that, 4 plus range of kids. And I think it does pretty good justice to that. Our next little vehicle up here is the Snowspeeder bike for the Imperial Snowtrooper. And it looks good. It's like literally 12, 13 pieces. It's like basically nothing. But I think, honest to God, for what it is, it actually does a pretty good job for how little pieces it uses. It's actually fairly good, and you can throw a figure in like so. Just like that, your snowtrooper is nice and in the the cockpit and driving the speeder bike, and I think it's pretty good. I'd say my flaw with it is obviously it being in that 4+ juniors range, so you can't get all the detail, and these little front I don't know what to call them, poles or whatever, are actually supposed to be longer. These are actually too short. I'm going to actually grab the other Snowspeeder from the AT-AT set and compare that with this one real quick. Alright guys, so not going into a full comparison, you can definitely see the difference, how this one is much more detailed and really nice. And I mean, if you look at it like this, you can see how much longer the front on this one is, and this one is more accurate, where this one is obviously for that 4+ juniors kind of age group. So, but yeah, for what it is, I think it's fine. In fact, I think it's the most accurate 4+ thing that they've done, honest to God, and I think it's fine for what it is. Alright guys, so this is our last little build in the set, and this thing is like some scenery. I think this should be for the Rebellion. It shouldn't be for like the Imperial or the Dark Side, because it just doesn't make sense for them, because they attacked Hoth, and this should be like a part of the Echo base. So I guess that's what it's supposed to be, yet you built it with the speeder bike back there. I don't know, but it should be for the Rebellion, and if it is, it makes sense. If it's for the Imperials, I don't get it. But it's cool. You get these two little things to shoot off. Everything you get here is pretty much as shown. There's not really much detail to go through here besides the shooter thing, and it's actually really cool. It is very, very strong and fast, and I think it's pretty cool. But as you saw there, if you click it in like once, you can get it to stay in place. And then the second one, it's not shown on the box or the instructions, but I'm pretty sure this little open stud here is supposed to hold your extra one, like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to do. Not quite sure, but that's what I use it for, just so I don't lose them. And that's pretty much it for this little thing. Alright guys, so overall I think it's a fine little set. It's great for the juniors range and the 4+ range. For me, I just wanted it to kind of join my Hoth scenery that I got going with my AT-AT. This is actually a pretty good minifigure scale comparing to the AT-AT's proportions, so that's cool. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got to say for the set. It's a great value for 20 bucks, despise the price for part ratio, and that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Up here's a playlist of videos you probably haven't seen yet, and go check some of those out. Down here's a recommended video for you, and here's my channel if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing. That'd be awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.